This week is known as Golden Week in China, with many off to bluer skies during the country's national holiday. But for some Chinese tourists vacationing in the United States, the holiday has been anything but relaxing. As the U.S. government shut down on Tuesday, some 800,000 non-essential federal employees were sent home, their work not deemed mandatory. And those feeling the shutdown's immediate effects were most likely tourists trying to get into famous landmarks and sites. That includes about 400 national parks, Smithsonian museums and galleries, and the National Zoo. The Global Times ran an article on this topic, quoting Tony Liu, a man that has run his LA-based travel agency for some 20 years. Liu compared the shutdown to the last one that occurred in the 1990s. Liu said the current shutdown was more serious on Chinese tourism groups, as of course, the sheer number of Chinese tourists have swelled in the last several years. Clients understandably are complaining to their tour guides as popular routes to Yellowstone National Park, the Lincoln Memorial, and the Statue of Liberty have been changed. While figures aren't calculated yet for this break, in 2012, 1.5 million Chinese traveled to the U.S., and a bulk of which during Golden Week. It's a lot of money to lose on airfare alone. The Chinese community has taken to Weibo to air out their complaints. Here's what they had to say.
It must be a trick by the U.S. government to specifically deal with a large amount of Chinese tourists rushing to the country. Maybe they'll announce that they are back to work exactly on the 8th of October when our National Day holiday ends. I actually think that this is not a big deal. Will somebody really care that much if they're rich enough to travel there? But if it's money that's been saved for a long time, then I have to say it's really bad luck. It doesn't matter. These tourists can think this way for some comfort. At least the air quality in the U.S. isn't the same as China. I guess Obama now must be regretting this. They could have earned a lot from these tourists. Well, maybe the U.S. government did this to protect its scenic spots. I've seen many reports of highways becoming parking lots and scenic spots turning into garbage fields here in China during the holiday.
The U.S. travel industry has enjoyed the influx of Chinese tourists. The UN World Tourism Organization says that Chinese travelers spent a whopping $102 billion on international tourism, 40% more than they spent in 2011. Relaxed government restrictions and the rise of a middle class with spendable income are reasons behind this growth. Hotels, restaurants, and shopping malls in the U.S. are strategizing about how to get a slice of this pie. Many, for example, now hire staff who have Chinese language skills. USA Today reported that the efforts from hotels like the Marriott Marquis in New York City have really stepped it up. At that hotel, they've actually replaced room numbers on the 44th floor with names, since the number 4 is considered bad luck in China. According to that same report, Starwood Hotels, which includes the Sheraton, Westin, and W hotels, have added tea kettles in rooms and congee or rice porridge and noodles to their restaurant menus. As for souvenirs, shopping might increase in light of the shutdown. Many Chinese purchase luxury goods while abroad. According to CNN, Chinese tourists can purchase these goods at a cheaper rate by sometimes as much as 20 to 30% of the price tag in China.